Hey Mom, hey Dad, anyone else watching? I finally built that computer that I said I was gonna build for all of summer. I did my research into what kind of parts I was gonna buy. I shopped around for the best deals I can get on some of the parts. Some I bought new, some I bought used, and purchased them. They came in, I built the computer, so it's done now. And then it's taken me a couple weeks to make this video, but I decided to finally go ahead and make that. I'll start off with the actual components, the parts of the computer that I built. I'm gonna start off with the CPU, which is like the brain of the computer. Now for this, I got an AMD Ryzen 5 3600. This one came out this year, and I bought it because it's the best price to performance CPU that I can get right now, and all the reviews said that it was really good. For the motherboard, I got an MSI X570A Pro. Now I got this one because I needed to get a newer motherboard to work with the AMD Ryzen that I got, and then you can kind of see here that this motherboard does work with the Ryzen CPU that I bought. This one doesn't have Wi-Fi, but it has pretty much everything else I want / need to build a computer, and it has extra parts if I ever want to upgrade my computer in the future. So this one was good to keep that in mind for future upgrades, maybe, I don't know, 3-4 years from now. For the GPU, which handles all of the graphics, it's called a graphics processing unit, that I ended up going with an AMD Radeon 580, and I bought it an OEM, which means kind of third-party design. It's the Sapphire Nitro Plus. I bought it used because it was cheaper that way, and this graphics card was fine for my system. It works very well. Doesn't run hot, and it's just an overall good, again, price to performance GPU that I could buy. Next, for the storage for my computer, I have an Intel SSD. This is a 660p 512 gigabytes. So this one runs really fast. It's faster than the one inside of my current laptop. Again, price to performance on this drive is probably the best that I could buy. For how much I decided to spend. This was about $60-70, I think. I looked for it used, but it was the same cost as new, so I decided to just go for it new. I also got a 4 terabyte hard drive. So those are older, they're slower, but the price per gigabyte is a lot more compared to an SSD. And I bought that used for about $30, so that was very inexpensive. And for RAM, I got a TridentZ 16 gigabytes DDR4 3200. And I decided to go with 16 just because I don't think I need more than that. Someone online recommended I get 32, but I thought that was way too much than I ever needed. And so far, for this past couple weeks that I've had the computer already built, I've never gone over using, I think, 9 or 11 gigabytes, so 16 is definitely enough. For power, I went with a Seasonic 620 watt, fully modular, 80 plus bronze power supply. And I actually was not originally going to go fully modular. So fully modular means that the cables, you could unplug all of them, whereas no modularity would mean that they're all built in, and that anything you don't use, you just kind of leave to the side and just don't plug it in. I was originally going to go with something semi-modular, kind of in between, but I saw this one on sale, bought it, it came in, and then I realized it was fully modular at the same price as one that was semi-modular, so it was a good deal. And then for some extra fans, I went with just some Deepcool RGB 120 millimeter fans. They work fine. Originally, I thought they were intake fans, but they're actually exhaust fans, so I just have to flip them around. For the case, I went with the Lian-Li PCO11. I really like the look of this case. It was a little expensive, but I figured if it's going to be sitting on my desk and if I'm going to be staring at it for as long as I have this computer, I wanted something I like to look at. So I got this case. It's a very well-designed case, it has a lot of room, so you'll see that I added some of my toys in there as well. For my mouse, currently I have the Logitech G305 Lightning, so it's wireless. It's actually right here. It's okay. I like that it's wireless. The shape is kind of small for my hand. I might end up switching it to something a little bigger, a little more comfortable, but I haven't had any issues so far, so I'm going to keep it for now and see how I like it. For sound, I again have another Logitech product. It's just their $30 speakers on Amazon. Comes with the subwoofer and 2 main speakers. I'm not sure what they're called. They work fine. The volume control is too sensitive for my liking, so turning it up a little bit makes it really loud and turning it down a little bit makes it too low. So as a gift, my good friend got me the Sennheiser PC360 gaming headphones. So they work well, they're very comfortable, they have a really good mic, and I've been using this for the past week now. They're an open back design, which means right here on the sides, they allow you to hear the sounds from the outside, whereas my previous headphones, like the Bose QC35s, those are closed, so you can't hear anything, and those are noise cancellation as well. These are the opposite of that. They sound really great, and I really like the comfort and features that it has. And so I think that's it for now. Enjoy the rest of my build. I still do have my glasses. I just took them off because you get a really bad glare from the windows that are right outside my room. But yeah, I will see you this coming November. Love you.